Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net, and today we're going to be memorizing Galatians chapter 3, verse 8. As always, we'll be using the Scripture Typer Bible Memory System app that I highly recommend. Please see the first video on this playlist for a more in-depth tutorial on how I like to use this app. But we're just going to skip right to the three-step process. I already searched for Galatians 3 in my library. And the first step is type it. Now, typing it just entails typing the first letter of each word, and the words should change from gray to black. So Scripture foresaw that God would justify the Gentiles by faith and announce the gospel in advance to Abraham. All nations will be blessed through you. Galatians 3:8. And I recommend that you do the first step at least 3 times. The second step is memorize it. Now, the app is going to take away half the words. And now you're essentially filling in the blanks. And you're still only typing the first letter of each word, even if the word is not visible. So Scripture foresaw that God would justify the Gentiles by faith and announce the gospel in advance to Abraham. All nations will be blessed through you. Galatians 3:8. And you'll also do this step 3 times, at least 3 times, I think, will be best. And every time you do the second step, memorize it, it will alternate which half of the words are visible, as you can see. And of course, the last step is master it. You're going to type the entire verse, but only the first letter of each word, without any on-screen helps. So Scripture foresaw that God would justify the Gentiles by faith and announce the gospel in advance to Abraham. All nations will be blessed through you. Galatians 3:8. Now, after doing the first 2 steps 3 times each at least, it usually takes me a couple of tries to get the last step at 100% accuracy. But once I get to 100% accuracy on the first time, I try to do it at least 2 more times. So I recommend that you try to get 100% accuracy at least 3 times the first time you're memorizing a verse. I think that'll go a long way to help you retain and recall the verse in the future. Also, I always recommend that you recite the verse as you're typing it. You're going to start to hear your own voice in your head, which I think is really helpful. Last but not least, always read verses in their original context. And if you'd like a little more information on the context of Galatians, please see the link in the description below. But always read verses in context. But thank you for watching this video tutorial on how to memorize Galatians 3:8. Have a great day, and God bless.